What's good, Black Shot Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Guys, today we're gonna be looking at a video from Shisha Z. Now, I just want to say something here because this is one of the rare cases where I'm gonna be like, damn, there's a nice girl that got stood up by a guy, and I'm gonna just tell you the truth. This kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Now, I don't talk about feelings like that. But this one's like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Now, she got stood up on a date. Okay? And apparently she made homemade food. Now, you typically don't see a lot of women cooking homemade food and bringing it on a date. Most of these chicks nowadays is like, take me to a 5-star restaurant or an expensive restaurant, I'll be happy. You don't see girls literally saying, I'm going to cook for you and I'm going to show you I'm worth it. Look at this.
This is a video to the guy who flaked on me on our date. I just wanted to show you what I was going to bring to you. Now you're ghosting me last minute. So weird. So childish. So, I'm Latina. I got you some tacos. Really good.
I want to see what them tacos look like. I ain't gonna cap. I'm a fat ass at heart. Hey. What we about to do here?
From my favorite tacos place. I made you some homemade horchata. Agua horchata. Because you said you like that. And
damn, bought tacos and made some homemade horchata.
I made it. And some Mexican corn muffins.
Wow.
With honey butter.
Ladies, I'm gonna have to defend y'all on this one. Protect women like this at all costs. Cause corn muffins with honey butter, homemade horchata, and tacos. Oh, that's a fat ass dream right there.
Handmade. Let me know why you ghosted me. That's crazy. I already crashed out, you guys, but damn. You can only imagine how that shit feels. All you had to do is answer the phone. And I had everything planned out. Oh my god. It's okay, you guys. We thug through. Because you know why?
What's up?
This lover girl shit, I guess we had to go on our villain arc. I guess this shit is not worth it. Man. This shit's not real. And there's the sign. Yeah.
Camera's falling.
So, I'll see you guys next time in the next video.
You know how I know this was a real video? Like this wasn't a skit. Number one, so many people go through this. We've all had this type of an experience, right? The beautiful villain arc. And I'll tell you why I call it beautiful. So I definitely believe this, right? 3.4+ million likes on this video. And this is why I call this the beautiful villain arc, because this could be one of two things. I've had a situation exactly like, well, not exactly like this, similar to this. I remember in my younger days, I think I was probably about 20, maybe 21, around that age. I had a date and I was excited to go on this date. Now, this is before I realized we were living in a cold world. I too brought food to the date. And instead of a car date, I don't know, it looked like it might have been a picnic. I'm assuming they were probably just going to meet somewhere on a bench. I also thought, hey, why not? I actually remember doing research on what I should make. For those of you guys that don't know, I love to cook. I don't cook much, but I love to cook. I made tacos. These weren't just regular tacos with the soft tacos, simple. No, I decided to make like the deep fried tacos. So they're, they have that crunch when you bite into them. I think they're called flatas or something like that. Anyways, spend the whole day leading up to this date. Young Shisha said, excited. Get to this date, man. And I remember the chick looking at the bag and wondering what was in there because I said, hey, let's meet at the park. I brought the blanket, And when I pulled out that food and those tacos and the plates, I looked at her and I knew I effed up. She had this look on her face like, what are you doing? And that's when I realized I should have listened to my friend who said, bro, I wouldn't cook for her, man. You're doing too much. I was hard-headed. I was young. I said, bro, she's going to love these tacos. Why not? What's wrong? Why not cook this extravagant meal for a woman who I don't know and I'm meeting for the first time? And I still remember to this day, she looked at the food when I brought the food out. And she said, you cooked? I was like, yeah, I made some tacos. Oh, I knew in that moment. I felt the embarrassment. And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. One of two things people could say. You could say, you're doing it for the wrong person. Sure, that could be it. But then there's also the other side, right? Because it could be one of these two things of that's not the way you typically want to enter first dates. And when you're young, you don't know this. Now, could there have been some chubby chick who I didn't like who have devoured that whole meal and probably won in seconds? Yeah, but this wasn't that. I thought, this chick looked good and I was trying to impress her and I definitely was trying too hard. And for this young woman, maybe the villain arc isn't the healthiest direction to go. But the lesson here is maybe wait until the second or third date to see if that man will appreciate that. Engaged or...
And I can agree with Shisha on that because a lot of people typically, not a lot, but typically when we're younger, we don't really know anything about dating really. We think, oh, let me go all out the first date. And then you burn yourself out. Now, she cooked. She literally made muffins. Made homemade horchata. I don't even know how to make horchata. I don't even know how to make that. But corn muffins with honey butter? And she ordered tacos. Now, that right there, that would have told me a lot about her, how she's genuine. Because you typically don't see that. You cooked, or you made dessert, you cooked, or you bought food, and you made a drink that I think is really hard to make. That right there would have said a lot to me. But this dude stood her up, and now she's going in her quote-unquote villain arc. I can't even blame her. I can't say, oh, she's fucked up or she screwed up because of that. I can't even blame her because that's rare for a woman to even do. Especially in today's dating market. It is hard to find a woman that will literally go out there and cook for you on the first date. That's rare. And she got ghosted by him. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even blame her. If she starts saying fuck all that, I can't even blame her. Because you stood up a woman that's that genuine, that's that, sorry to say it, that's that sweet. I mean, at that point, you can't really say anything. Because the fact of the matter is, she got screwed over. Gentlemen, I want y'all to comment down below. I want to hear what y'all going to say about this one. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support.com. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.